Happy New Mars Year! Today is equinox on Mars, and the beginning of a new year on Mars, and it's going to be a very busy first week. Why does equinox mean the beginning of a Martian year? What is the Mars 2020 mission? And when is the next Mars landing? Here's everything you need to know about the Martian Year 36, how a year works on Mars as 3 spacecraft get captured by the Red Planet, and go into orbit after traveling 495 million miles from Earth. 1 year on Mars is 668 sols, the time it takes for the planet to make one revolution around its axis, with a single sol measuring 24 hours and 39 minutes. That's equal to 687 Earth days. That's the length of time it takes for Mars to orbit the Sun once. It's the first day of Year 36 on Mars, largely because in 1955 it was decided by NASA to designate a Year 1 on Mars on this date, the northward equinox on Mars. The Martian year is twice as long as ours, but works in the same way. Today is the northward equinox, meaning spring in the north and fall in the south, with hemispheres receiving more or less sunlight according to where the planet is in its orbit of the Sun. However, Mars orbits the Sun on a slightly elliptical orbit, so the seasons aren't the same length, and this coming season is the longest. Here are the earthly dates for the upcoming equinoxes and solstices in the next Martian year, given for its northern hemisphere. After a 7-month journey from Earth, 3 major missions will arrive at Mars and go into orbit around the Red Planet. They are, in chronological order of when they'll arrive. is carrying a probe called HOPE, a Mars orbiter was developed by the UAE. After enduring a nerve-wracking 27-minute, dark half-hour, orbital insertion from 7 p.m. UAE time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it will enter orbit and begin studying the Martian atmosphere in late 2021. It aims to build the first full picture of Mars' climate throughout an entire Martian year, which has never been done before. It's the UAE's first space mission, and it marks the country's 50th anniversary. The China National Space Administration (CNSA) will beat NASA to Mars when Tianwen-1 enters orbit. Like NASA's Mars 2020 mission, Tianwen-1 has a Mars rover, which will use a radar to search for water. However, that rover won't descend to the Martian surface until May 2021. If that's successful, then China will become the second country to successfully land a rover on Mars. Tianwen-1 means, questions to heaven. NASA's Perseverance rover is targeted to land in Jezero crater on Mars on February 18, 2021 at approximately 12:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will also last for at least 1 Martian year. All 3 spacecraft will have to take critical maneuvers to slow down as they approach Mars, from around 75,000 miles per hour to just 11,000 miles per hour. Go too fast? Miss Mars. Go too slow? Crash into Mars. It's going to be tense. In 687 days, which means the next New Year's Day at Mars will occur on December 26, 2022.